There's mortality, and then there is ignorance. Ignorance is a spiritual kind of death. It is being unconscious. It is being darkened in your understanding. It is not knowing who you are. It is living out of a place of fear and depravity and powerlessness, conditioned by the ways that seem right to man and according to the ways of this world, the doctrines of this world. There's also a physical death, right? The fact that we have these bodies, they come, they go, and then that's it. That is called mortality. Mortality, or the fact that all things are impermanent, physical form, thought form, and emotional form, is the reason why we have a spiritual death. You were born into mortality, and that is why you are darkened in your understanding. It is not the other way around. It's not a spiritual death, and that's why we die. Mortality is the reason for our unconsciousness. Because if we were immortal, then we would be aware of what is going on, because we would never die. We have to understand that you're never going to die. The essence and the very thing that animates your existence is eternal. It is forever, eternal in the actual sense of eternal, not aeonian, which is the word that is used in the Bible, which means for an age, literally the opposite of eternal. But anyways, all that to say, through ignorance and depravity, we are coming to an understanding of who we are. We recognize that something is wrong. If you recognize that something is wrong, and you see that, and you see the destruction, you see the lack of peace and security and serenity in your life, that's supposed to wake you up. The consequences of our unconscious actions reveal our relationship to universal law. If the consequences that you keep experiencing are not leading you into the truth, if they're not leading you to freedom, then it is because you are actively against the universal laws. If you know now that you are actively against the universal laws, it should cause you to be like, hey, something needs to change inside of me. All that to be said, we want to wake up from the state of being, so that's the case.